What is going on, guys? The Gamer Bruce coming to you with some gameplay and a walkthrough of Charles Evolution. Charles Evolution, if you haven't heard of it, is an Xbox Live or arcade game which was released about 2 weeks ago for 1,200 Microsoft points, and it's pretty good. In Charles Evolution, there are numerous things that you can do, such as multiplayer racing, track central, which is where you can play tracks made by other players, or you can create your own track in this area called light editor, which is basically where you get used to all the utensils and tools and everything. And pro editor is when you're already used to it and you can start editing like levels with different contraptions and everything. But yeah, let's jump into it. Basically, what Charles is a motocross game, which is still pretty fun, which most people don't like for some reason. I don't know. But in Charles, you can go and edit your character the way you want it to be. You can edit your bikes, whatever colors you want it to be. But yeah, let's jump into this walkthrough. First, we're going to start off with the Class D driver's license. Yeah, I can't choose any of my bikes right now, except the first one, because it's used for this license. Now, the basic controls for Charles is LT for your brakes. You use your analog stick to lean forward and backwards, and you press RT for the gas, like that. Now I'm just using that as an example, and you can press B to return to your checkpoint in any mission. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and go through it. These little notes that pop up tell you about the game. It says you have reached the checkpoint post. You can return to the last checkpoint activated with B, or restart from the beginning with the back button on your Xbox controller. Let's continue with this. This one says lean using the left analog stick, going left or right. Leaning is vital for handling slopes, mid-air balance, wheelies, and other pro techniques. You're basically using your left analog stick a lot to control your player to get through a bunch of levels and different stuff. You can see Charles Evolution has some pretty good graphics for an arcade game, and it has a lot of dynamics and all the background effects, and it's really good. But yeah, that's basically all you have to do for your Class D driver's license. And you see where it says Class D license, I got all the way to A, which is the last license. But for yours, if you have just purchased the game, you'll probably just see Class D. And we're gonna jump into Walk in the Park, which is the first level or first set of levels for your Class D license. As you can see, I got all gold medals for them because they're not that hard. Probably for this episode, we may do the first 2 tracks. For these, I can use any bikes, but for this series, I will use the Rattler 125cc. I mean, it's not that good, but it's good for these levels. That's why I'm going to use it. And mainly because you guys, if you just purchase it, you're going to be using this one. But you see all those names, those are ghosts from my friend list or for myself, as you can race beside them for different times. But yeah, these tracks aren't that hard for Class D, so you shouldn't have any trouble getting through them. But yeah, once you complete your levels, you earn experience points. With that, you go to your garage and buy new things and all that stuff, like clothes or new parts from your motorcycle or new paint job. Now we're gonna head to the second one in Beachhead. Now all these on Class D are beginner tracks, that's why they're so easy, so you shouldn't have any trouble completing them. Again, I'll use the Rattler 125cc just because it's a beginner track on Class D. As you can see, these levels, they have really good graphics and amazing background effects. You can also, in the Trials track editor, you can create these yourself, which may take some time to get used to if it's your first time. Oh well, I failed. This one I may get a silver medal, just because I failed right there. Now to get gold medals on your tracks, you must complete them without falling at all. But there I did fall, but I still have the gold medal because I already did it before. Yeah, I guess we got some more time. I'll go ahead and do the rest of the levels. Now with these high tops, you don't want to put too much gas on it because you probably end up falling off your bike right at the beginning. Well, that went pretty good, even though I didn't complete faster than my other time. But yeah, these levels get easier and easier as you learn to play the game more, and you get used to the controls and controlling your bike. Oh, see there, I messed up from trying to do flips and stuff. But yeah, don't try to push yourself too hard with like doing these tricks and everything. They're not required on these type of tracks, but they are on other tracks such as skills games, which I will show you after completing this level. Now this is the last track of your Class D license. As you can see, I went through Class D in less than about 5 minutes because it's not that hard at all. But I am still behind myself on the ghost race. Oh, whoa, I got pretty lucky there. And I still didn't beat my own time. But yeah, that's basically your Class D license. And once you finish that, you will proceed to your Class C license, which will be in episode 2. So if you want to see episode 2 of this walkthrough, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Peace.